Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 8th of September. Alabama's weather gradually warming up after some amazingly, refreshingly cool weather in coming days. Looks quiet here. Tropics very active. So let's get in there and talk about it. We'll start with the Skycam network. We'll start with the Inverness camera overlooking Highway 280. As always, things are pretty quiet at the insane hour of 5 a.m. Here's the Tuscaloosa Skycam from the top of the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse and the Fayette County Courthouse. Look at that ladder up on top of that thing. So, who's going up there at 5 in the morning? I don't know. Somebody better check into that. Check the water vapor satellite imagery. Same setup. We got the nice trough over the east. Love those troughs. Helping to bring this very cool weather. Ridging out west. And it feels pretty good. Numbers range from 56 at Haleyville to 63 in the city at Birmingham. Gadsden 59, Anniston and Tuscaloosa 62. And around the nation, nice, cool continental air over much of the U.S. Still some flooding issues up in the Northeast. That's the watch warning map. That's, you know what that is. That's what's left of Lee, the tropical storm. We often talk about how tropical storms can often bring a great legacy of rain and flooding. And again, it's producing some issues up in the Northeast. No severe weather expected around the country today. And there's the rain for the next 5 days. This is valid through Monday evening of next week. And this is suggesting a little bit here, not much, just a trace for the northern third of the state. A little higher numbers down south. And, of course, Nate is the wild card, the tropical storm down in the southwestern Gulf. And, you know, the best possible scenarios for that thing to bring some rain to Texas, where they desperately need it. And, again, let's just take a look. We'll look at the tropical Atlantic basin, and there's the tropical trio, Katia, Maria, and Nate. First off, Katia is a hurricane-packing sustained winds at 90 miles an hour. And again, dry air is kind of working in the west side of the circulation, helping to keep the strength down. And that is between Bermuda and the coast of the Carolinas. And that will be doing the slingshot up toward the North Atlantic in coming days. No threat to land. Maria, out in the Atlantic, is packing estimated winds at 50 miles per hour. Here's the modeling. Pretty decent agreement. Stays north of Puerto Rico and east of the Bahamas. Intensity modeling on Maria. Now, toward the end of the period, 5 to 6 days, most models do bring this up to a hurricane. And again, there's the official track. The guys at NHC keep it a tropical storm. It's fighting shear and some upwelling from Katia. And again, in the longer range, more than likely, this one will recurve, like Katia, as you'll see in the GFS here shortly. And there's Nate. This is the one for us, of course, we have to watch. This is the far southwest Gulf of Mexico. Nate is packing winds of 45 miles an hour. And the pressure is about 1,000 millibars, and it's just meandering. In fact, I think that the motion on the latest advisory was east at 1 mile per hour, just not moving. Modeling is in much better agreement now. Most all the models meander this thing out there and then slowly bend it back to the west as the trough over the east begins to fade away. Ridging replaces it, and the idea of that thing being pulled up here is looking smaller and smaller. Yes, you've got the outlier. That's the Canadian. In fact, that's the Canadian output, the OZ run. Sunday night, just after midnight local time here. It's got the thing coming up right up toward Mobile Bay. But again, I think we can pretty much reject that. In fact, we will reject that. There's the intensity scheme on Nate, most bringing up to a Category 1 hurricane. And there's the track from the Hurricane Center. Late Monday night of next week. I mean, this thing's just going to not move much, but it's on the approach to the Mexican coast, well south of Brownsville, Texas. This might bring some rain to the lower Rio Grande, but again, that's not going to do much good for our friends in Texas, I'm afraid. We'll check the GFS. This is the OZ run at 7 o'clock this evening. upper low north of us. And down below that, again, today should be a partly sunny day. Yesterday kind of worked out as it often does. The clouds persisted up in east and northeast Alabama. Everybody else was partly sunny, and we think everybody goes partly sunny today. So if you missed the sun yesterday, you should see some today. Mid to upper 70s today. Tomorrow, we'll go back in the low 80s with a good supply of sunshine. Of course, Katia is on the way out, and down below you can see Nate in the Bay of Campeche. Saturday, starting off the weekend, looks pretty good. Going to warm up. We're talking mid-80s. Partly to mostly sunny. Showers with the upper low stay north. Sunday, same deal. Should be a partly sunny day with mid-80s. So a dry weekend coming up and noticeably warmer. Getting back, still below average. We ought to be in the upper 80s. And again, down below, Nate is just kind of meandering. And we've got Maria that's kind of looking weak, well north of Hispaniola. Here's Monday, and again, you see the deal. There's no big eastern trough. The idea of that is starting to fade away. It's being replaced by higher heights, and that's going to pretty much, I think, keep Nate from bothering us. Down below that, Nate is approaching the Mexican coast. Maria's making the slow turn north. There's Tuesday. We stay dry, by the way. There's no rain on the board here. Nate is going inland into Mexico. Maria is making the turn north. There's Wednesday, a week from, well, not a week from today. This is Thursday, isn't it? I never know what day it is. Still dry. Nate is inland. Maria recurving, and there's a week from today. Look at the 588 ridge coming back. And down below that, we still stay dry with some evidence of a weak front north of here. And next week will be much warmer. You know, don't think that this cool fall weather's here to stay. It's not. This is, you know, we all know September can be very hot in the state. In fact, the hottest temperatures ever on record have been in September. We'll be back in the upper 80s next week, maybe approaching 90 with those higher heights. Check the end of the forecast, September 23rd. Most of the main action up in Canada, and that looks relatively quiet out there. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog, the next video here by 3:30 or so today. If you live around here, don't forget to watch us on TV tonight. That's ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Being Alabama's news leader means digging deeper to get you the facts, working harder so you have all sides of the story, and not being afraid to tell the truth. Every day you award us by making ABC 3340 Alabama's most watched news. And now the Associated Press has named us Alabama's most outstanding news operation. That's 9 times since 1996, more than all other stations combined. And that's 9 more reasons you should trust the news leader. ABC 3340.